do that because, you know, we're got a deer there ready to go. Hello, I'm Char, your friendly online tarot reader. Welcome to my studio here in Canada. Hello, welcome and welcome. I totally gapped what I was going to say because Archer's barged in the room. Say hello, puppy. Watch the table. Say hello, everybody. I am here. I am handsome. Yes, you are. Please do not knock things over. I'm just going to move this. All right. Hello and welcome. Today, hi, baby. Hi. Mom's working. Silly boy. Today, we are going to do Zodiac tarot readings. We're going to see what the vibes are for the weekend. And I have our Zodiac cards here, all in random, Divine Goddess, Julian. I'm not doing numbers. I'm doing Zodiac. So I will read. I'll do a tarot reading for each of the signs. You need to stop. You need to stop. Put your hands on the floor. Pause down. 4 on the floor, buddy. No Kaoi is in the house. Stop. Stop now. Oh, Pops. Look at how big he is. All right, so Zodiac is going to be, is that where you're going to sit? No, keep petting me, Mom. He was just outside and just fine. The Zodiac is going to be random, and then our members will get their personal reading at the end. Are you deciding that the cards are good, Arch? Are you deciding the cards are good? Archer turns 1 next month. Hey? Isn't that funny? No Kaoi in the house. All right. So, no, can you please not drool on my brand new cards? Leave your face. He's still a pushy little puppy. Pushy little puppy. Hello, Be Wise. All right, Arch. No, buddy. You're not going over there. How about you head out? Let's go this way. Come on. Back it up. Back it up. Out you go. Go chew your bone. Be a good boy. I love you. Joopy, you better not be in here. All right, Joopy's not in here. Archer's not in here. Okay. Oh. He's giant. Like, he's probably like 70, 80 pounds now. And every time he is like, stop, Archer. That's enough. Lay down, be a good boy. Thank you. No Kaoi. Time to cut those ties. No, I know. He's so cute. He is a black lab collie German Shepherd cross. All right. So I've got the Zodiac card, the set of Zodiac cards out of the astrology reading deck. Oh, you can't see it. I had it all set up. You can't see it. Let's do this. There we go. Out of the astrology reading deck, I had the cards. I took the cards out. So that's why it's going to be like a random Zodiac thing. Boom, 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 boom. So I have no idea what order they're going to be in. I have the new Curious Creatures deck. All right. And what else do we have out here? We have Quantum Oracle, because it's a turquoise day and they have the pretty backings on the cards. So it's about like the quantum energy that's going on. There's a lot of changes, a lot of cycles, a lot of stuff. And then just a moonology manifestation. Yeah, YouTube's changed the way things look up here. It's really messing with me. So I'm going to read for each Zodiac sign in random order. I will put the timestamps, though, in the comments once the live is complete. All right. I can tell you what I've learned. We have another eclipse, a solar eclipse, a lunar eclipse on our full moon on November 8th. I do have the Gumroad Followers newsletter coming out later on today, I do believe. And so that means that is there another solar eclipse coming as well? I think so. A lot of people are noticing changes in the cycles, in personal cycles and things that are going on. So, I thought it'd be good to play with this. Shall we do some singing bowl? I don't like that new way. I'm grumpy today, I think. Singing bowl will cleanse our space. Nice deep breath. Ooh. Singing bowls are a lovely way of reminding us not to force things, to be gentle and to not force things. I have Selenite Wand for enhanced boop, 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 boop. For the enhanced goodness here. Can we see this here too? Good, good, good. I had somebody come in and look at my computer this weekend and they moved my webcam on me. I had a meltdown over that this morning because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be fiddling with it now, you guys. And remember what I said about that, like ADD things that are coming up? This is one of them. This is one of them. All right, so welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. It's so nice to have everyone. La, 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 la. There we go. Manage videos. I just need to pop here and make sure that things are as they should be. Oh, look, it shows we're live. They changed it. Oh my gosh, like literally since this morning even. Oh, all right, we've got 2 thumbs up. You know what? I would really like to see other things. All right, I do have some things missing here. Some of my information is gone. So if you find me looking confused at something. All right, so instead of putting the numbers in the chat like I normally do with our number readings, I'm going to put our zodiac sign in the chat. You can see right here, this is where the sign for the moment will be. And if you guys can help me out in the chat part of it, if you can help me out in the chat part of it by letting people know where we are, and if anybody needs a shout about, like if we've already read your sign, I will definitely give you a shout where the timestamp is, because I have to keep track of that too. So let's begin by asking Archangel Metatron to please come in and cleanse out our space for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love when I invite Metatron to come because there's such a beautiful tingling. And you know, I could have done this weekend and I totally gapped. This is a reminder that, you know, anytime we need our angels to be with us, we can ask them. I ask for Archangel Michael to please come in and surround us with a beautiful bubble of love and light. A nice, safe space for us to be. A safe space to hold space. I ask that our guardians, gods, goddesses, universal energies, angels of the sort, please come in and allow us to give and receive messages in our highest, for our highest good. In our highest good, in our truth, in words that are kind and understandable. Thank you. Ooh, in our truth came through. And finally, I ask that everyone enters this room be blessed upon entering and be blessed upon exiting, because how much fun is that? All right, lots of blessings, lots of blessings. There is enough blessings to go around. So here we go. All right, thank you all for being here. Wow, there's a lot of downloads coming in right now. My ears are ringing. And I know I've been starting off a lot of our lives this way, but that's the way I'm receiving messages for you guys. And so by doing Zodiacs today, actually, I don't even know what I was going to say. Guided by universe to do Zodiacs today. So thank you. This is what's coming up this weekend. So we can have a little heads up. I don't see anything significant on the calendar. Daylight savings on Sunday, but I mean, like, we're at Thursday right now. Thursday the 3rd. This is, you know, sort of what's coming up for the weekend. All right, so are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Now that I've looked. Are we ready? Are we ready? All right, so, ooh, sorry, Buddha. I knocked my little Buddha off. We'll set you down there. There we go. So what is our first zodiac sign today? We are looking at Aries. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. So you guys, Aries, this is for you. There we go. So I don't have any specific readings set up today because we are guided by the universe. All right, can you see that little Aries there? Aries, what do we need to know for you for the weekend? All right, here we are. We've got the King of Cups reversed, High Priestess, Page of Cups reversed, Six of Cups reversed, and Queen of Pentacles. What do we have going on here, Aries? There's a lot of stuff going on. So with these cycles, be aware, really. You know what I said I was going to do? And I haven't done it yet? There we go. So with the King of Cups, these cycles are coming in. These cycles are coming in. And we have the reverse position. I'm not kidding you guys. Like, there's a lot of energy going on. We have the reverse position here. So it's really about not holding, not holding on to grudges. Letting these cycles come to completion. Now, before I go there, I'm going to tell you. Nice. We do have the High Priestess here. So she is our only major arcana in the top spread. So with the High Priestess, there's changes going on. We're looking forward with a beautiful crow energy. They're keepers of secrets. Let's see what we have here. The Seven of Wands. Love it, love it, love it. So with this change that's here with the King of Cups, it's a complete release. It's a complete throwing the whole freaking set of cups in that dishwasher, washing them out, okay? We have the Seven of Wands here with the High Priestess. There's a lot going on. There's a hell of a lot going on, all right? So it may be confusing. It may be like muddly at that time. The one I'm covering up is we do have the Death card here. So that's what I mean, like Aries, with the King of Cups. These emotions are going to like, that's it. That's it. Like such a finality. All right. Such a finalization of this cycle of these emotions. And so you know what? Like sometimes we come into these places where it's like, I am not feeling like this anymore. And it comes to that point of that desperation almost where it's like, fuck it. And that's where it's at. Like, that's where a lot of people are at. Okay, so with your fiery energy, too, coming in here. Woof, 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 right? Like, High Priestess has your back in Seven of Wands. There will be some chaos. Be ready for it. You can deal with it, right? Fire is chaos all on its own, but you can deal with it. We do have the Page of Cups here in the reverse position, but that's because, let me peek. Woo! Whoa! Okay, so that's because things aren't completing how you want them to, or things are like completing in such, on the nose. Things are completing in such an intense way right now, that it feels like, everything's being ripped out of me, and it's so dramatic. All right, we have the Lovers here underneath this Page of Cups. So with that chaos of the Seven of Wands coming in, it's not going to look like how you wanted it to. However, it is what you asked for in a roundabout sort of way. Lovers coming in with this, as I'm looking at it, there's a lot of orange here too. So it's that leveling up, that what makes you go and what makes you grow. Woo! Okay. And it's funny how like the page is right there, and we're pouring this love into the Lovers card. So this is what I'm seeing right now. There's a lot of orange. The bird beaks are orange, and the fish is orange. And this lovely little human right here is just pouring all that love into the Lovers card. And so in this death moment with that emotional drain, that emotional release, there's a lot of chaos that ensues. Making sure that you're on top of like where it is your self-care, your self-love. All right. So as much as you want to put out and help people, you need to put in and help you. We have the Six of Cups here. This is thinking, oh, look at the little elephants. This is thinking about happiness from the past. What is it? Like finding that spark. Go and blow bubbles like a child. Doing something childlike to spark that up again. So it's almost like we're going to fan those flames of, nice. It's almost like we're going to fan those flames of creativity, of spark. We're going to fill those cups back up. But it's not going to be with that same poison that was there before, okay? So underneath here, we have the Ace of Swords. And while it's not time to start new things, you're not starting new things. The sword is in the reverse position. Take care of this emotional need first. Take care, even just by recognizing that it's here and that you're willing and ready to accept that into the being of who you are, all right? So this is where the universe has your back, where you can't control it. Right? There's some chaos in there, but that's going to help you grow through that right there. Hey, Dorothy, fellow Scorpio. And so right here at the end of this for you, Aries, we have the Queen of Pentacles, our cash cow sitting here. She's beautiful, beautiful, absolutely ready to go with things. Five of Cups in the reverse position, releasing old limitations. And that's part of this, like, release with the King of Cups and the Death card here. Okay? And that's part of this High Priestess having your back. Not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, feeling there's always somebody better than you out there, feeling like that there's too many fish in the sea that you want to be in. But that's just simply not true. Okay, that's your own mind playing games with you, and we all get that. Like in our endeavors, we have this thing called imposter syndrome. And so with this coming in, this total death of old things, old ways, old emotions, old ways of being, those limiting thoughts of yours need to be shoved out the door as well. All right, so all these cups, there's two that are sideways and three that are tipped upside down in this Five of Cups reverse. And that's, oh, I love that it's what is that, a frog or a bat? It might be a bat. It could be a bat frog. But either way, both of them are very special. But with the Five of Cups in the reverse position, throwing them in that dishwasher. So really, in order to achieve those goals, you need to work through that, to burst through that limiting thought, flip the script. All right, I am worthy of good things. The universe has amazing things, and I just need to align with it, right? Like when you're working and when you're doing that sort of thing, that's where it goes. Hi, Dorothy. And so the Quantum Oracle, let's see what the energy is around this. This is just heads up going into the weekend, guys. Just a heads up going into the weekend. All right, Aries. So your Quantum Oracle is, hello, Varsh. Your higher self. Number 2, Spirit. Again, we've got the High Priestess coming in right here as our number 2 match. All right. And that really, really, really comes into play with you. Aries, your higher self. You need to love and nurture that. You need to nurture that inner child that will help grow into that higher self. Releasing old limiting beliefs. They don't need to be there. What's our Money card today? We're a half moon, right? Hello, moon child. We're half moon, so it's all good. Like we can be in this moment. We can be in the now. It says be real. So your higher self comes in, and then we have be real with the moon card. So be real with yourself. What is it that you want? Dream big, dream big, dream big, and cast all of those limitations to the side. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. And look at this right in the center of the heart right there. Varying Redbeard. Hello, we missed you Tuesday. Sheenam, hello. I'm doing, yeah, Moonchild, it has been a while. I'm doing Signs by the Zodiac, and we just read Aries. Next up is going to be, Hello, Varsh. I give away candy. You're gonna have to check my TikTok. For Halloween, I do trick or treat. I trick the kids. Shinam, hello. Varsh, hello. What's your zodiac sign? Up next, I have Cancer. This energy, let me write this down. We're looking at 20 minutes here. Cancer, you're next. Let's get this in the chat. So whether it is, no, I haven't done Leo yet, just Aries and Cancer. Nice, perfect timing. This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern a family, a mother, or a child. Look at it, I'm so excited. For Halloween, I do trick or treats, and I trick and treat the kids. So this year, I handed out potatoes as well. I did, in these little bags, I did microwave popcorn, I did Rice Krispie treats, and I did potatoes. Felicia! Hello. All right, so I'm doing signs by the Zodiac. And then Earth Star members, you get your reading at the end. I actually had 2 potatoes come back. The parents were very upset. They said only enough to feed one. Or 1 potato, that's not enough to feed 2 people. I'm like, okay. And then the other one said, is this the way you keep kids happy? So I did a TikTok explaining, like, sorry you weren't happy that your kid picked a bad treat for you. It's trick or treat. Gemini, nice. Has not been read yet. Most kids had a blast with it. Somebody's like, well, I don't want a potato. And I'm like, sorry, you get one. You got the trick today. All right, so I've got, who do we have up? We've got Cancer up right now. Beautiful Cancer. Oops. Lovely water sign. Water sign. Water sign. Francese, Alexis. Hello. Welcome. All right, so if you've got sidereal going on, that's so cool. I love it when you guys incorporate these into your mainstream and your sidereals. That is awesome. All right, so Cancer starts now. Okay. So there's a lot going on this weekend, which is why I decided to do by the signs, so we can go a little bit deeper. All right, my Cancers, we've got like the feels of what's going on right now, right? And then we've got like hidden influences down here. Mood swingers. You got that right. All right, so I've got the moon upright. I've got King of Swords here. 9 of Swords reverse. I really like to see that. I've got the Magician upright and the Queen of Wands in reverse here for you. There are some things we need to talk about, you guys. All right, so with the moon card here, we are under a new cycle. So we're practicing that flow. What cycle keeps showing itself to you, right? What are you holding on to here? You can see this card is howling at that moon, releasing that energy, howling, voice howling, right? So energy is moving. What are you holding on to right now? Let's have a look. 9 of Wands. You know what? You're going to make it through this. It may be an emotional shit show, but you are going to make it through it, okay? So this next cycle here, 9 is half of 18. You guys see how numbers line up? All right, so hidden influence here is the 9 of Wands. That cycle, you know what? It could be complete if you let it go. It's not going to... a lot of Cancerians are like, if I let this emotion go, who am I going to be? What am I going to base it around? I know you're an emotional person, and those memories and those feelings are very special to you. But what about those ones that aren't very special to you? Can we just let them go? The King of Swords comes in when he's like, yeah, let me help you let them go. You don't have to like do anything ceremonious. You can just be like, I'm releasing this energy. You know, this, every time I think about it, it hurts my feelings. So you know what? I'm going to release that energy. Thank you for that lesson. I'm not carrying those hurt feelings according to that memory anymore. And sometimes that's what it is. We don't have to analyze it. We don't have to do a lot to it. Let it come and visit every now and again. But don't keep it right there in your display case. Ace of Cups comes from that. Beautiful. Look at this octopus handing you this glorious cup. This glorious cup. It is your time. It is your time. All right? Let things be beautiful. Let things be beautifully emotional. Who cares if you cry because somebody won a cooking competition? Or you saw a picture of a puppy and you're just like, oh, it's so cute. Look at this. That's, you know what? Fine. Do it. Release that need to be behind those shades. Yeah, there's appropriateness, but release. Let it flow. That's what's coming. Nine of Swords in the reverse position. This is, I love this right in the middle of this for you, because that is a release. That is getting everything that's worrying on your mind away. You can see these swords are falling away from this wise owl sitting right there. All right. So Nine of Swords in reverse is, there's not a lot to worry about right now. Okay, so you can release that. And the things from the past that are meant to be released. Ooh, we've got 2 9s here too, guys. So really pay attention to that. Do you want to carry that emotionality onto that next cycle? Emotionality. Ha ha! 10 of Swords in the reverse position right under that 9. Like I said, you can release this cycle if you want to. Okay, and I love you, and I know it's hard to hear this stuff, but not letting that wound or scar define who you are will give you so much more freedom. All right, letting down that barrier of that wound or scar will let light in to heal. So at this point, this is that turning point, that decision. Do you love yourself enough to let that wound, to let that emotionally pain point not have such a grip on you? Do you love yourself enough to allow that to not be at the front and center anymore? All right. So yes, this 9 of Swords dumping into it, this 10 of Swords dumping into it. And you know, like these 2 9s too, we're at that end of the cycle and you can choose to let it go. All right. So it's here. It's asking you to release it. So just release it. And then, you know what, maybe that pain point or maybe that hurt point at that point can be talked about, right? Can be set on that healing path. So with that happening, with this 10 right here, 1 and 0 equals 1, we have the Magician. The Magician dancing, swirling magic all around, that freedom, that luxury, that thing that you wanted that other people have is now yours. All right. And it's by that release of this, that King of Swords, that moon coming in, that new feeling. Oh, look, there's even 2 little swans in this cup. Do you see that on the top? That feeling of movement, that emotional movement, the release of being stuck in that painful 10 of Swords moment. See, even in this, look it, okay, even in this reverse position, we have a beautiful rose that's ready to blossom and bloom. Even in the upright position, we have this beautiful rose that's ready to blossom and bloom, protect, but here we are to grow from it, right? So that's where the magic comes in. What's our insight? We have the 10 of Cups. Lots of 10s, lots of 1s. Again, Cancers, end of cycles, please. All right, a 10 of Cups in the reverse position. And so while some people look at this as being, I'm so unhappy, what this is in this position, because it's also a 1, if you break 1 plus 0 equals 1, in the reverse position, new goals and new dreams are required. Because the old goals and dreams are not viable to go to the future. Okay? So in some aspect they are. But you're at that place that you've dreamt of. You know, now you're at that beginning place where as you grow and move into it, it's not like all of a sudden, boom, plunk, there, you're at the final end of it. You still have to go through the steps to get there. It's like a 100-meter race, right? You're not going to jump 50 meters and then move forward. We have to go that learning part, that get up, that momentum part of that race. So this is where the 10 of Cups reverse is for you, Cancer. It's a beautiful thing. This is the opportunity to release that, again, with the moon coming in here. Don't be paralyzed with the thought of having to do something new either. I know it may be fearful, there may be anxiety coming in, but the Queen of Wands in the reverse position, she's like, you still have to do a little bit of movement. Allow yourself to be creative. Give yourself permission to be excited, to be... Erotic is coming in, which I don't understand, but this is giving yourself permission. I guess the confidence, you know, that sexuality coming in, the sensualness, the luxuriousness, letting that flow, that sort of stately, you need to bring that into you. All right, because what's coming forward is going to be beautiful. It's so wonderful. It's so wonderful. So while it feels like, because you're not holding a lot of emotional stuff right now, it feels like there's not a lot there with the release. But once that release happens, it's like, oh, we can fill our cups with a bunch of new and wonderful things that we didn't know existed until now, until we set that down, until we decided, yes, this cycle is complete. Don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm going to go forward with it. Our hidden influence here is the 5 of Wands. Yeah, don't argue with yourself. Don't go back and forth. Oh, I should have done this, or I should have done that, or I could have, or I could have. It doesn't matter. What matters is in the now. And in the now, we're balanced. All right? There is action going on. It's a Wands card. But right now, we are balanced. Our quantum energy influence here is planning and action. Ooh, and look at this beautiful wand we have here with the Queen of Wands coming in on this. Ooh, come here, you. Come here, you. With the Queen of Wands coming in with the 5 of Wands. There's a wand in there, planning and action. And that's also what the queens do. They like to do planning. They like to be prepared. And so, you know, while you can't be prepared for every moment of your day, you can still pack a lunch for midday because you know you're going to need to eat. All right. So that's the kind of planning that needs to be done right now. Not down to the detail. All right. Allow room for that chaos to come in a little bit. Maybe spark that creativity. But, you know, with the planning, that's that action. That's that action and planning. We don't know exactly what's going on because we haven't been here before. But I need to bring a bottle of water. I need to pack a lunch. All right. So that's the kind of planning that the Queen is asking for you to do right now. And that's the number 2 energy. What do we have? Manifestation. Trust all will be well. Yeah. So coming into this too, I'm going to switch her around right now. Having that confidence to trust all will be well. You know, it may not be the lunch that you desire midday, but you know you've packed yourself a good snack, right? So just trusting that, hey, if I get hungry, I'm going to have a lunch. All is good. Letting that chaos come to reign in there a little bit. All right, Cancer, I'm not getting too much more out of this. It's really a time to let that release and recognize that those cycles are on the completion. It's a beautiful, beautiful reading for you. Yay! We'll just mix these up. Do you like how I mix my cards up? Oof. Okay, having a tea. Having a tea. Wonder if there's ways I can play with my webcam inside this program. All right, who do we have up next? Who's up next? Who do we have? Up next, we have Virgo. Looking at 34. Virgo. Here. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. Virgo. Virgo sun. Nice. All right, Virgos, 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 Virgos. All right. Ooh, hello, hello. All right, so we've got some interesting things going on here. Virgos, Virgos, Virgos. You need to make some decisions, yo. So we have the Queen of Wands upright, the Hierophant upright, 6p reversed, the Empress reversed, 4p reversed, okay? So what we're looking at here is, what are we confident about? What actions need to be done next? And how can we empower ourselves to take those actions? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, look at, they're both cats. They're both big cats. All right, so taking that risk, Virgo, while it may be something that's a little out of your comfort zone, taking that risk into that action, giving it a try. It's okay if it's not a success the first time, right? That's part of our life, and that's part of the excitement, is taking those risks and seeing what the outcome is. Because you know what? A lot of us think about, oh my God, what if I fail? But hey, what if you fly? What if you are so wildly successful with this thing that you're trying? You know, there is the possibility of success, right? So a lot of us kind of forget about that. This next position, we have the Hierophant. So we're looking for like some advice. Where do we go from here? Are we looking for traditional things, or are we just going to be sassy ass llamas dancing to our own beats down the middle of the road, right? So that's what's really being called for. We have a lot of majors coming in, Virgo. So you're really going to have to dig in. All right, dig in. It's okay. Again, digging in. We've got those fields right there. I laugh because we have the Emperor, and he's a big old walrus sitting there, but he's in the reverse position. So we're looking at a little bit of chaos. Yeah, go and dance your sassy ass down the road. We're looking at some chaos in order for some answers to come in. It's not going to be, the Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor side by side. It's not going to be like, okay, here's the book, and here's the order. Like, you got a table of contents. Here's the order of the things you do. It's going to be more like, here's a book. Here's the pages all mixed up. Some blank pages thrown in, because you have to throw your own interpretation into it. And there you go. That's what's next for you. And even though you like that recipe to be like step by step, sometimes we're given that information and we get to formulate that recipe. All right, 6p up here, making sure the balance is in the correct way. Okay, we're looking at the past here. Are we living in the past? I have the Knight of Cups as well. Do you know which direction he's headed? He's headed backwards. All right, so with that Knight of Cups, just leaving that old behind. And you know what? It could have been tough. It could have been a tough situation growing up. It could have been where, like, there wasn't a lot of resources. It wasn't balanced. Right? But that's not a reason to give up right now. That's a reason just to add to that flow of the river and build an amazing freaking boat. Like, that's build the boat. And it's going to take new rules, because the limitations that were put there are not going to get you here. All right. Maybe this is why I'm called to do this, but we're breaking through these limitations right now. So I give you permission to be successful. I give you permission to not carry that burden with you, right? I give you permission to love looking forward to the future, because it's going to be great. I give you permission to be in the now. Whatever you need to give yourself permission to do that. I tell myself on a daily basis, I give myself permission to be successful. I'm like, Char, you're allowed to be successful. Go do it. And that personal pep talk right there for myself, game changer. Because those days where you're feeling defeated, where you're feeling imposter syndrome, where all you look around and all there is people that are doing something similar, better, and you're feeling like it's just not enough. That's the stuff that needs to be let go. All right, those are the limitations. And as we go through that barrier, it's like, I am good enough. I am unique in what I do and what I bring to the table, right? So there is that. We have the Empress here in the reverse position, and that is the reminder that the universe does have your back. You're not alone in this. You may feel alone in the humanness, but as far as universal energy goes, you're not alone. A lot of times people don't want to stop and do the steps to get the answers, right? They'll just be like, oh, it's just all doom and gloom right now, and harbinger and stuff, and it doesn't matter what well, you can change the way you're talking about the situation. You can choose to change the way you think about the situation. You can choose so much in that position. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, we've got two Knights right here too. Knight of Cups, leaving that. Because, hey, what if you are wildly successful? Knight of Pentacles is like, slow and steady wins the race. Let's do this. Yeah, right? So he's slow and steady. The horse is ready to go. We're well dressed. We've got a nice little pentacle in our hand. And we're the mighty beaver. All right. Beavers are very, very resourceful. They build huts in the water. They protect their young. Everybody's involved in that. So going forward is something that everybody is involved in. We have the 4P in the reverse position. So it doesn't matter what you're doing right now, action is required. You can stay here in inaction, not do anything about it. But to get through those financial barriers, those money thoughts, those success barriers or limitations that have been here, because you've grown through that and you're allowed to grow through that, right? So action is taken. Insight, judgment. All right, no judgment at all. It's good. It's okay to want material things. You're not a bad person for wanting material things. You're not a bad person for wanting nice things. You're not a bad person for wanting things to be better. And I know a lot of society are like, here, consume this, be better, look better, smell better, eat better, live better, consume. But when it all comes down to it, we also have that other side of it. It's like, don't overconsume, don't indulge, don't be this, don't be that. And it's such a conflicting thing that like outside society gives us. And so if we've come from this place right here where we're breaking through these, say, financial limitations, these ceilings that, we've experienced throughout our lives, and we're breaking through that, it's going to feel like guilt. It's going to feel like selfish. It's going to feel like there's other things I should be doing. And that's where 4P comes into this as well, is it gives the opportunity to, okay, I can do more with this. But it's about movement. I love the Judgment card because it's like a rebirth. Look at these little trash pandas. It's like, having that moment of like releasing judgment on yourself and releasing judgment on others, releasing judgment on situations that have happened. And while I'm not making any excuses for anything, taking our own responsibility for what's going on here. We have number 4, true love. See, we got a 4 here. Oh, we've got the Emperor. All right, so the energy here is coming back into true love. And that is coming into alignment with who you are. And it is coming into alignment with those around. And it is coming into alignment with what your heart's desires are. And it's okay to want those things and to want to be those things. Release your blocks. All right. So Judgment card here, releasing those blockages. Even the moon says, hey, you're not that person anymore. And that's okay. And that's a good thing because we are meant to grow. We are meant to evolve into our beings. And so when we move these energetic blockages, even by being aware that they're there, gives us the opportunity to get past those sort of limitations. Because a lot of us, we can get stuck in that loop. We get to where we know, and then it's like we don't know what else to do. So this is familiar. Oh, yeah, I know what to do there. I know how to do that. So I'll go back and I'll do that. But that's that loop point. So here it's that decision point to be like, all right, going forward. My belly just rumbled at me. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles. The 80s song. 80s music is so rad. All right, who do we have up next? Sagittarius. Ooh. We're coming into Sagittarius season soon. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. All right, Sag, we're looking at fire. Fire, fire, fire. Oops. Here, Sagittarius. Here, what did I spell wrong? You guys, I do have my Zodiac journals page, my shop page pinned to the top there. So if you're wanting your own individual, like, made with love custom journals, click that link up top. All right, Sagittarius. We got some similar cards coming up, you guys. I can switch decks and we still have the same cards. 7 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Wands, 10 Cups reverse, and the Lover's card. All right, so there's some chaos that's coming through, but some decisions have been made, Sagittarius. And with your fiery energy coming in, woo, ding. We'll ding to that. 7 of Wands is an indicator that there's some chaos. There's some chaos at hand. Maybe some relationships are having a look over. Okay, 2 of Cups in the reverse position underneath this. So some chaos may be lack of communication. A lot of expectations, no communication. And that works on both sides of things. All right. We expect a lot of things out of people because we provide that sort of level of service to others. So we expect that level back. But without communicating what our needs are to others, it's going to cause some internal conflict. All right. So paying attention to the dolphins there and how they're communicating. Dolphins are very good at communicating with one another. Their echo reaches throughout the oceans. They're helpers, right? So we can be kind with our words. We can be helpful with our words. We have the Wheel of Fortune here in the upright position. Anything is possible at this point. Jeez. All right. We also have the Emperor coming in. So we can heal. We can heal with words. We can heal with words and follow it up by actions. All right. So, so anything is possible right now. I got a whole dolphin thing. Never mind. Anything is possible right now, but finding those words, finding those ways of like healing, using the intellect, being, like maybe masculine energy is a little on the walrusy side, cuckoo. So when that conversation comes, I'm having these come apart to a grouping as well. So when that conversation happens and things are opened up and those things release, that 7 Wands, that kind of conflict, it comes to a release. We have the 4 of Wands in here. So building that good foundation, having that opportunity to be like, oh yeah, we worked through this. All right. This is where the foundation lays now. Our insight to that is the 5 of Wands reverse. Ooh. Again, with this Seven of Wands, that having to defend one's place and that little conflict, that Five of Wands in the reverse position, there's not that balancing act, right? We're not walking on eggshells. Things are clear. Communication is clear. People are being understood. All right. So go into that fire a little calmly. Spark, spark, spark. 10 of Cups reverse position. A lot of people right now, a lot of us are being looked at, are being asked to look at, you know what? Are you still wanting that exact outcome? Like, is it still fitting for how far you've grown, all the work that you've done in here? Or, you know, can we release a lot of those expectations, communicate what we want now going forward? Okay, hidden influence here. We've got the King of Swords. Yes. Release those expectations. Release all that shit that you had, all that build up, everything that has just been shoved down and tucked away. King of Swords comes in. He can be blunt. He can be standoffish, but he can also make it happen. He's looking to the forward, to the future, where this is like, okay, we can allow this 10 of Cups to go in the dishwasher. We can wash that out. We can discover new things going forward, right? Hello, Oliviette. So what we're looking at here, where we have the Two of Cups in reverse, we have the Lovers card here. Like how many? We've got Wheel of Fortune, Emperor. We've got the Lovers card right here. So coming back into that connection, coming back into divine love, coming back into that moment, the Eight of Cups. See, once we release those expectations of what we think we want, we open the door to things that are coming to us. Eight of Cups talks about discovering new things that you like, because this old stuff, it just isn't doing it anymore. And that's a good thing. Like we grow, we learn, we evolve, right? Trying new things, having hobbies. So we've got 3 in the cycle. We're on increase. Releasing that need of that finality, that 10 of Cups image is allowing more increase. And again, because you know what? That was a good set of goals for that time being. But now you know more than you did then. So you are, the increase is allowed to come. The abundance is allowed to come. Release control. There it is with that King of Swords too, releasing that control. Okay, so letting those emotional things, letting the things flow, and welcoming good things to you, because more is on its way. More is on its way. All right, good read, Sagittarius. How is everyone doing? Welcome, Olivet. How are you? Am I saying your name right? Hello, welcome. Normally I do card for the day, but I've been guided to do Zodiac readings today. So that's how we run it. That's how we do it. So thank you, Sagittarius. What's your sign? And welcome, 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 welcome. Using tarot to get through blockages and be successful. Working through it. Welcome to our safe space. All right, up next we have Pisces. Where are we at? 53. Do Pisces here. All right, this energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. So that means Pisces has the ability to create current or to create flow. My dolphin sounds. Are you going to clip my dolphin sounds and then like share them on Twitter? Yeah. You can also free spell them. All right, Pisces. Pisces, make it into a ringtone. All right. Are we able to market that and sell it? Pisces, here we are. Awesome. Oh, hell yeah. We got a lot of majors in here. All right, talk about major arcanas in my newsletter this week too. Or this month, I mean. We should. What's that? So here, Pisces, I got 9 of Pentacles, I've got the Magician, I've got the 2 of Swords, I've got the Sun, and I've got the Empress in reverse. So what we're looking at here is coming to the completion of cycles. Like, what have you been doing for work here, and where are you going next? So with the 9 of Pentacles, this is that self-made person, that person who has worked hard to get what they want, educated themselves, and had that opportunity. Ooh! 2 of Cups. We have that 2 of Cups in the same position. 2 of Cups comes in. So we're looking at in this to get closer to the completion of your cycle, where you want to be. Communication. What is it you want? Are you repeating things that have already been done? Ooh, or are you talking about plans for that future? Are you talking about walking through that garden gate and walking into that next level of abundance here? Oh, that doesn't feel right to me. Not that I have knowledge to say that, but when I'm like, is that right? No, that doesn't feel right to me. Simply because energy is never ending. Energy is always moving. And where we're from is energy, and where we go is energy. So yeah, it doesn't feel right to me. But you know, like with people too, like I get a lot of people that say, well, this is how it is when you die, or this is how people come to see you. And when I say that, I tell them, because I've learned this, I say, if that is what you believe and that's what you understand, then that is between you and the universe. And so if people are coming to you and that's what you believe and that's how you recognize them, that's how they will show themselves to you. And so when I say that to people, they're like, wait, what? It's like you put on your own limitations to your connection to the universe. Ooh. So if anybody comes to me with a limiting belief like that, that may work for them. But I don't feel that that's right. Amirin, hello. All right. So Pisces. Yes, Pisces, we're in the Magician point here. So once that communication opens up, that's where the magic happens. When you state what it is you want, who you are, or what you want to be, people you'd like to meet along your way, all right? The 3 of Wands. So giving all the options a shot. Not just one of them, one and done, but giving all the options a shot. Pisces is usually a couple of fish, right? Yep, there's a couple of fish in there. And allowing that flow, that group, even, like, again, with people you want to meet, allowing them in, letting them in, right? So we have the 2 of Swords here too. You have to make that decision. All right, you need people in your team. You need teamwork makes the dream work, but you got to make the decision to let them in. Drop down that guard, take off the blindfold. Ooh, I got goosebumps. We have a lot of 2s going on here, you guys. A lot of 2s. Communications, partnerships, new friends. All right, new friends. So with this 2 of Swords, once that blindfold comes off, we have the High Priestess coming in. The universe having your back. Your inner knowledge coming through. We also have 2 of Cups. Communication. All right, communication. What does that lead to? A feeling. That feeling of success, that feeling of abundance, that feeling of importance, that feeling of mattering amongst your peers, right? So with that communication, the universe has your back. Woo! Page of Swords here in the reverse position. I love it. I love it. It's going to cause a little fluttery inside. This is what I get with this when I'm exciting, right? So with this Page of Swords, this hummingbird sitting on a swing, upside down, is fluffing all that. You're going to have some really exciting moments with this freedom. You're going to get the butterflies. You're going to get that feeling, all right? We have the Empress here in the reverse position. Allow it to happen. I deserve nice things. I'm allowed to have nice things. All right. If you're constantly saying sarcastic things or things in the negative way, even though your heart's desires are wanting the opposite of that, speak what you want. Right? Speak what you want. So that Empress comes in is a reminder. All right, this excitement, this freedom, this like master, oh my gosh, anything I ask for is coming to me now because you're open and because you're free to it. All right, 3 of Pentacles. Again, we have 2 3s right here. 3 of Pentacles is opening up. Look at how much fun you're going to have letting that guard down a little bit and opening up and letting other people who are like you into your circle. All right. We need people. Teamwork makes the dream work. And through this communication coming together, we've got this other two right there, communications and partnerships, releasing and having these new ideas, letting these new ideas give your heart flutters, excitement. And then that fear comes in with the Empress in reverse. But don't sit there and let it fear you in paralyzation. 3 of Pentacles comes in and it's just a whole lot of fun there. That's the cat's meow. All right, so with this Oracle energy, we've got stuck energy back into an 8. Do we have any 8s in here? Nope. So, you know what? The truck got stuck in the mud. But in this time frame right here is the opportunity to see that gorgeous rainbow. In this stuck time frame is the opportunity to think, how am I going to change this? How can I make a decision? Take that blindfold off, right? How can I release that stuckness and just let that freedom, and maybe a little bit angst. I still get that feeling of angst, but you know, it's back here. It laid down back here. Letting that magic take over too, doing magical things, it will help release that stuck energy. Set up and lead, or step up and lead. All right, so taking those initial steps, leading in the way that you want. Where do you want to go? What do you want to achieve, right? And even though new people are coming into your circle, you don't have to be like dictating and telling them what to do, but you can project an air of leadership. You know what? I'm in charge of my life. I'm leading my life, and this is where I'm going. And that's sort of like the energy that needs to be had right now. Shake it free. Take control of it. What makes the sun shine for you, and do more of that. Very, very interesting. All right. How are you guys doing out there? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pisces. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. So if you have a YouTube channel, Noka Oi, listen up. You're going to be asked to pick your YouTube handle because they're going to the @ for everything lately or soon. And so I was able to nab my Char Tarot over the big channels. How incredible was that? But if you are a YouTuber, pay attention because YouTube is on rolling handles. So you get to pick your name, and that also is like your channel URL name. Where before, like if you were in the partner program, you could customize your URL. So like for me, mine's YouTube / Char Tarot, right? But now it's going to be YouTube @ Char Tarot. So watch your Gmail for an email about picking your YouTube handle. My dance channel is now Do Stuff with Char. I got to pick my handle yesterday. And then my other one is like Train Time Big Machines. Ooh, Gemini, 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 Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. Gemini starts here. 104. Ooh. It should come up in the settings to either YouTube Studio or like on the desktop. All right, Gemini, Gemini. Gemini, there's some possibilities that are here for you. Wheel of Fortune upright, Knight of Wands reversed, Three of Swords, Page of Wands, and Four of Swords. All right, so with these cycles, oh my gosh, there's going to be a lot of release that's actually required of you. There's so much going on right now, Gemini. What are you going to do about it? You're going to be like this happy, happy moose. You're going to plan for your future. All right, so no matter what shitstorm's going on right now, think about what your future goals are, dealing with the stuff that's going on right now, but thinking about those future goals. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse position. Now, we're not meant to do a lot of new things going forward right now. Like the action going forward, we're leading into the Three of Swords. So whatever is coming to conclusion here is going to result. There may be a change of job. All right. There may be a change of something that you're doing. It could be a change of heart that you're doing, but don't start anything quite yet. We've got Knight of Wands in reverse. Our knights are our helpers. They're like, don't rush anything right now. All right. The Pentacles, the Pentacles. So there's so much chaos going on up front. What is our bottom line here? What are we thinking about underneath? We have the Three of Swords in the next step. Ooh, Cancer is at 20 minutes. So you can back up if you like. I've already read for Cancer. We're on Gemini. So we have the Three of Swords here. And the Three of Swords is the Heartbreak card. And as I'm looking at this, I still want to say it could be related to work-life balance. Absolutely, work is involved here. All right. So we have the Justice card in the reverse position. So with this Three of Swords, be prepared for something to come into really unbalance. All right. And with this, I really want you to pay attention to, you're going to be okay. The financials are going to be okay. This is first and foremost. Even through all this chaos and shit that's going on up here, this stuff underneath, you're okay because you've had a good go of it. Like, you know what's going on. Things are going to come a little unbalanced as this Three of Swords is coming into effect. We do have the Page of Wands that takes up action, where the Knight of Wands prior was no action. All right. So here we are. And this page is looking towards the future. This is moving forward now, the zebra. Our beautiful ribbons are waving in behind us. We're ready to go into this next phase. And it's going to be a slowing down time as well. So don't think you're getting geared up to do a whole bunch of new stuff. Again, I have the Ten of Cups in the reverse position underneath this page. All right. So with things coming to a conclusion on this bottom line here, it's like there's two parallel worlds going on. All right. You have your surface world where everything is like, okay, this is fine. And the underlying world where it's just like everything is in upheaval and you're worried, and it's understandable, but don't worry. So we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse position. Things may not be concluding exactly how you want them to be, or on the aspect that they should be. Or, you know what? Maybe it's just feeling not the greatest. I just got to chill. And so what we do now after this Ten of Cups, because I feel like it's a big deal, right? So it's rest time. Don't rush into anything new. Don't try to force anything into going right now. It's a time of resting. And our hidden influence there is the Magician reversed. All right. So taking time to rest. There is magic. Oh, that's the train. There's still magic all around. There's still magic all around, but it's just not a time of dancing magic. All right. So with the Four of Swords, taking a rest, taking a break, you know, there's that train. Why do I have the Page of Pentacles here on the floor looking up at me? All right. Things are going to work out in the long run. Something will come up, but you have to have this rest point. And where it feels like there is no magic afoot, there really is a lot of magic going on the DL, on the down low, on the back end of things, okay? So things are in order. Things are in order. Even though that there is a huge amount of chaos that's going on right now. Spirit, family, friends, and guides, number 6. So being able to, and that landed here, being able to, oh, and there's a lot of water too where that landed. Being able to stop and rest when need be, okay? Things aren't going to be as complete as you want. And you know what, Gemini? Sometimes you can be a little bossy. All right, so don't try to control it so much. We have talk less and feel more. All right, so it is about the doing part of actions. You can't sit there and just be like, I'm trying. It's I'm doing. All right, feeling those emotions, letting those things flow through. That Wheel of Fortune comes in. Really, though, it finishes off on such a high note for you. After the completion. But unfortunately, like we do have these cycles in our lives that we do have to deal with. And when the Three of Swords comes in, it really does throw everything off balance. And that's right smack dab in your reading here. So Gemini, just remember, when it gets chaotic, stop and rest. I'm going to tuck you right in there. I love that the Three of Swords is an ostrich, though. Nine, 6. What month? Like, what's your sign? This guy's always, that's right. All right, let's see what sign is up next. What one is up next that we get to read for here? Beauty. Hello, Meryl? Hello. Welcome. All right, up next we have Aquarius. Do we have any Aquarius in the house? Aquarius. At 112. The energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. All right, let's see what's going on here, Aquarius. All right, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Again, a lot of conflict going on with these cycles that are coming to conclusion, you guys. You don't need to fight to hold on to it. All right, Aquarius, I've got the Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords reversed, Knight of Cups, and the Chariot. The Chariot's got a really cool camel on it. All right. So what we're looking at to start off here with that Five of Wands is there's some conflict going on. Like these cycles are coming to completion. Conflict is going on. It doesn't feel like a lot of magic is happening at the moment. What am I doing? What am I supposed to do about this? All right, Aquarius, you got to let it flow. We have Queen of Pentacles here, and she's our cash cow. All right, so underneath with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position, if you're feeling like the work that you've done so far isn't paying off, do you need to have a review of it? right? So 9P is looking at the Magician here. We're both in pay attention. We're both in reverse. So what's the conflict? And is the blockage like your own personal limitations? Is it time to have a look at that? Have you succeeded to the ceiling that you know, and now it's time to look beyond that? All right. Are you ready with that Nine of Pentacles to walk into that next step? The Eight of Swords in the reverse position talks to us about all those swords falling away, getting out of your own way, making those decisions. Ooh, making those decisions to be like, yeah, I will give myself permission to succeed. I will allow this to happen. I'm not going to carry these burdens from the past. The shit that people have said to me in my brain needs to be left there. All right. Six of Wands and the Eight of Swords in the reverse position. Ooh, hello. The Six of Wands and the Eight of Swords in the reverse position. So the Six of Wands is just making that choice. So the Eight of Swords is also about making those choices. You see how things like fall away. It's almost like those obstacles get out of your way. All right. Whether it be fear or anxiety or not being able to make a decision. I love that these two characters too are looking here. So you need to make a decision about what it is you're wanting to do, right? We have Knight of Cups in the Chariot here. There's definite movement coming for you. So don't be afraid of that. It's growth. It could even be like a physical movement, like moving places, moving jobs, moving locations. But there's a definite movement in there, and it's a good thing because you need it, you want it. So with that Six of Wands, if we're not feeling like as victorious as we could, what do we need to change from back here? All right, the Knight of Cups is going forward. He's made that decision. I'm going to fill my cup up with love. I'm going to do what needs to be done, even if it is hard and even if I am scared while I'm doing it. And then, you know what? The sun is going to shine upon me. The energy of just kind of starting to get it done. You can see this Knight of Cups. He's not rushing into anything, but those little steps are being taken into this next place. So once you welcome the movement, you welcome that. Oh, he's even got a little heart on a fish hook. What is it that drives you? Like, where is the passion? We have number 7, the Chariots. So once that comes into play, movement happens. All right. It is moving into something new. We have a black cat. We have the white cat. We've got that gorgeous camel looking towards the future. That one looks like Joopy. We have that gorgeous camel looking towards the future. Hi, love you too. I'll throw you in at the end. Ha ha ha. So with the Chariot in the movement here, I've got the Ace of Wands in the reverse position. Oh, I think hubby's home. I have the Ace of Wands in the reverse position. Sounds like he is. So it's not a time of starting anything new, but it is moving. This camel is actually driving onto the road. Do you see that? He's actually driving onto this road. That is leading to the new thing. Ah, all right. So movement is coming for you. All right, Aquarius. The new thing is going to be revealed in time, but it's requiring this movement to come along so far. So our energy card here is cycle, status quo. Look at this. Status quo. Are you trying to keep up with other people, or are you riding on your own street? Look at that. We're even riding down this street there with the camel. Okay? We're even riding down this street there to learn what is down that road. All right? Status quo, number 2 in this cycle. So as things are moving too, like make sure you're moving in the way that's right for you instead of just like going with the crowd. Also, be proud of yourself. Aww, that explains like the nice little smiles going here. Every character here is looking forward with a smile on their face. So taking the opportunity, be proud of yourself. Be like, hey self, you've come quite far. I'm proud of you. All right. 3 in the status quo. Letting the cycle come to a conclusion. Yeah. Really, really getting out of your own way too. Flowing into that future. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. All right, where are we at? Oh yeah, this deck has the extra card. It's got the Fool 2.0. Give me 1 second. All right, just checking. It is heavy home for lunch. Okay, so who are we reading next? Next up is Leo. Where are we, Leo? 121. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. All right, there we go, Leo. All right, Leo, what's in store for you today? Leo, Leo, Leo. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. All right, Leos. Again, some big changes coming in. But you know what? It's all good. We have the 6 of Swords here as we're starting out. So moving away from things, we're moving. Slow and steady wins the race here. We've got the Fool card on the bottom as the influence here for you, Leo. So there's a lot, yeah. If we're moving away from things, it's almost there. The new start is almost there, but we have to make that completion journey yet. All right, the Tower card in the reverse position is an indicator that we're almost at that completion. Don't try to rush that last little bit. You know, like that last 15 minutes before getting off work, that last 10 minutes before that dinner bell rings. You know, don't try to rush that last little bit. Be in that moment, because that's where the things can adjust. That's where that click is going to happen, where things start to make sense. We have the 10 of Pentacles that's underneath this Tower moment. So even if it doesn't feel like things are successful and going along now, it will make sense at the end. We have the 8 of Cups coming in here again in our readings. And so with the Knight of Pentacles, paying attention to the helpers, right? So even though we don't really know what it is that fills our cup, and we're walking away from previous things, but we're heading towards new, being open and listening to the helpers of the universe, whether they come to us in the form of people, animals, nature experiences, or just having that profound aha moment. Being open for that with the 8 of Cups. is really watch for those signs from the universe, because they're going to be really well bestowed upon you. The King of Wands is in the reverse position as the Fool in reverse. It's not a time of starting. All right. Don't go rushing into action right now. Have a review. We have 7P in the reverse position as well. So make sure, like, he's really looking at this area that's happened previously, and this line's looking sternly at me like not going forward. All right, it's got to be a fish. And so what we have here at the end of it is we have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is about making the decision. It, you know, like experiencing both aspects of things. And sometimes we have a lock, sometimes we have the key, and we don't know that we can put the things together and open that door. But the door is already open in this card. Hello, Palin. The door is already open in this card. So we've got the Five of Cups. Pufferfish. All right. Wow, this is a really, really interesting Five of Cups. I'm going to actually read it to you out of the book here. So the Two of Wands is in this point is about making those decisions. Where the King, we weren't having a rush into some new actions or whatever, because this review needed to be had. So the Two of Wands, we're looking at what's locking. What is it that's holding that lock closed? And why can't I take that key? And so with this Five of Cups, there's some cups open and there's some cups that have spilt out. All right. This is the puffer conversation. Being in the thick of processing a difficult moment is not the same as holding on to the process as an integral part of who you are forever. Allow the grief to pass through your system gracefully. How long do you hold your puff? How do you move past and through difficult things? So this is a really good insight. I think that's the whole reason today why I pulled out this deck, is there's not a lot of newness that's going on, you know, not a lot of action that needs to go on, but really having a look at what is going to bring that turtle to the hair, about what is going to bring that feeling of the Ten of Pentacles there, about, you know, what is it that fills our cups? The Ascended Masters, ask your guides too. Number 7, Spirit. So at this time of unknowing, asking your guides, the Ascended Masters, asking your spirit guides. Our Moonology energy here. Moonology energy. That Seven of Pentacles really moved when I did that shuffle. So really having a review of where you want to be. We've got be humble. Right? So what story are you taking with you? What story are you holding with you? Right? And remember, every time we tell a story, the accuracy of it changes because of the emotional state of the storyteller as they are telling it. So now with this reading here, it's just a really, really big review for you, Leos. Leo and this King of Wands. Not big action time right now. All right? Quiet your roar. Really have a look at what's going on. What is this? What's the red squirrel looking at here? What's been squirreled away that can be released? You know, like rotating the best before dates. All right, really taking that time. And is your experience the definition of who you are? Woo, Spirit. Spirit. All right, thank you. Leos. All right, Leos, down you go. Up next, Libra. Scrappy-Doo, hello. Doing Zodiacs today. So, I'm on Libra right now. This energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. Libra, you're starting at 129. All right. So I've already done Aries, Cancer, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, and Leo. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius is at 112. So if you want to rewind to watch your reading, that's cool. Nice. Love it, love it. So up next, we have Libra right now. My librarians. Do you like books? Do you like Libras? I like books. I like books. All right. What do we got going on? Ooh. All right, Libras. We've got Queen of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Empress reverse, which is another 3. King of Cups reverse, and King of Swords. Ooh. Libras, make the damn decision already. All right, Palin, this is a straight up Zodiac, but if you have Libra as your sun or moon or rising sign, you can apply that if you like. All right, Libras, Queen of Cups. She's like the owner. Owner of the lonely heart. Libras, I've got Queen of Cups here, and I've got the Death card in reverse. Nice. So owning up. You know what, Libra? Don't be so hard ass. All right, loosen up the grip of that. Yes, you're sensitive. Yes, you are not sensitive. But really, really, the facade. It's okay to be who you are, rather than tipping the scales to make things happen. All right? Stop trying to please everybody else and put yourself also into that situation, like into that point of service. All right, Libra? All right. Aquarius Sun, Aries Moon, Rising Taurus. Ooh, no wonder they're going like that. All right, Libras. Up next, I've got the Three of Pentacles. Oof. So while, you could do things on your own because other influences have a tendency to throw those scales off, teamwork makes the dream work. Dream work makes the teamwork. And sometimes our dreams require the team to come in and help us. All right, we've got the Page of Pentacles here. Listen to your damn spirit guides. Listen to the random people that have that thing that makes sense, but you're like, how can that be possible? Don't try to balance it out. All right. Allow a little bit of chaos in. Allow a little bit of chaos in. There's so much fun to be had. All right. We have the Empress in reverse position, which is also a 3. All right. So if you're not feeling like everything you're doing is working in the way so the universe has your back, stop. Stop trying to push it forward. All right. The Four of Swords comes in as a rest card. If it's not feeling like the universe is like here with you, stop. Ask your guides. Ask for your signs. We have the King of Cups in the reverse position. It is time to just like pour it out. All right. Let it all go. Let those expectations be released. Let things flow like water. Let them go. Let them flow. We have the Four of Pentacles here. You're holding on to shit. You are literally holding on to crap you do not need to hold on to. And then you're like, ooh, I'm unbalanced now, so let me add more to this side. Ooh, I'm unbalanced now, so let me add more to this side. You're holding on to this stuff way too tight. We have the Four of Pentacles, these two fours coming in. Like bringing safety and relief from problems causes some release, requires some release, all right? You can't keep holding on to the problem and working and working and working and working and finding all these solutions and still being like, no, I still want to hold on to this problem. All right, King of Swords here. King of Cups upright, or reverse. King of Swords upright. All right, he's coming in to just like cut it out, be blunt. You know, sometimes you can just be stuck in that la la land of la 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 la. Yeah, but if you actually want to achieve, things need to be released. The scales start out empty, but yet there's been so much added to them to balance, to balance, to balance, to balance, to balance. All right. So the 10 of Pentacles comes in the reverse position. If you're not willing to just like stop, release, and welcome, it's not going to be like this King of Swords is looking forwards, and it's just like I can hear pew pew, like the sound of the bird of prey looking and using the radar. I didn't want to say that. Damn. All right. So this is a really big decision. All right. You can choose to keep weighing down the scales to keep them equal, or you can choose to clear off the scales and let it happen. So we have 7, the consciousness card coming in, victim mentality. And really what I'm seeing, like, I can understand this. If you're feeling like the universe doesn't have your back, oh, it's against me. Having that 4 of Swords, now there's nothing I can do. Or try to rush through, but things aren't working. Or, you know, trying to do just flailing silly things, and the universe is preventing you from doing it, right? So it's the mentality that comes into it as well. Reveal what needs to be seen. Hello, Enos. Reveal what needs to be seen. And that is like, what actions, what are you participating in and putting onto your plate? Why are we putting so much onto these scales to try to keep it balanced? Why can we not take things off of the scales that have already been done to lighten that load and to keep it balanced? All right. So things are moving right now. It's not exactly in that perfectly balanced how you want them to look, but going forward, like the King of Swords is like, nope, this is stopping right freaking now. All right. So again, that victim mentality can be switched around with flipping the script. How can I change how I feel? What do I need to do to change how I feel? What do I need to do to change the situation? Right? So it's just asking those great questions instead of, why is this always happening to me? Why does this keep happening? Why does everybody want to do this to me? So it's that cycle that's changing too. We have the Death card coming in, but owning that vulnerability. All right. You've got this. You've got this. Beautiful, wonderful things are coming up for you. It's just these cycles are changing. Ooh, Cancer is back at 20 minutes. How and if you want to rewind. My belly's rumbling again. Time for some tea. Oh, look, the Fool 2.0. This card has, or this deck has 2 Fool cards in it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Who do we have up next? Ooh, Scorpio. Hello, Crystal. Scorpio. Oh, Crystal. Scorpio. At 1:38. All right, Scorpio, you are up next. The energy is intense, masterful, and thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. Hello, Trust. Doing all right, Crystal. How are you? I'm doing by signs today. Tarot scopes. Is that what it's called? Aw, thanks. Tarot scopes. Cool. I'm going to write that down. It got chilly. It got chilly. All right, so Scorpio. Now. Oops, not. Scorpio now. I have these Zodiac sign cards that I just randomly mixed up so that it can be done. All right, Scorpio. No, I haven't done Capricorn yet. All right, Scorpios. Do I need to tell you that there's a lot of shit going on right now? No. Damn. Okay, there I am. All right, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position, Lovers reverse, Judgment, High Priestess in the Tower. So with all of these major arcanas that are going on, there is a lot of shifting. There's a lot of, hell no, this is not going to carry on anymore. So right now with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, we've got King of Swords in reverse as well. All right, so if you're not feeling like your visions and goals are going to lead somewhere, it is time to have a review. What needs to be released? We have them both looking in the past direction, right? What needs to be released here? Is it limiting beliefs? Is it just like your own stubbornness? The King of Swords could be quite stubborn, could be quite blunt. So it may be time to like cut the swords and release it. I'm seeing like the sword cut and poof, there it goes off the table. Lovers in reverse and the Star in reverse. So you're being asked to review a lot of things in your life right now. Where are you in love? Where are you in dreams? Where are you in work? Where are you in everything that is burdening on your mind? All right, having these two major arcanas come in. We've got royalty right there. We've got the court cards there. So it's like there's a lot of influence that's going on. Have a dog. The dog is very influential. So having the Lovers card and the Star card in the reverse position, if you're feeling that fray, if you're feeling that sort of fray, have a look. Like, where is your heart leading you? Are you loving yourself? Are you loving the people around you? Are you going through the motions? Right? The Star card, where are your dreams? What are your goals? Oh, Crystal, something too. YouTube is rolling out handles. So check your Gmail if you want to lock in your YouTube channel name. So where are you in love? Where are you in your dreams, Scorpios? And do you know what you want? Because it's hard to work if you don't know what you want. We have Judgment here. It is time to release the judgment of yourself and to release judgment on others. And Scorpios, you can be judgy little bitches. So, especially to yourself. But yeah, releasing that judgment. We've got number 20 here. We've got number 2 beside it, the High Priestess. So like, hear me out. Hear me out. What's underneath this? We have the Page of Swords, the Hummingbird. What ideas are you stifling down? What part of you are you not letting come through that little it's the steampunk page that's coming through to me right now. What's not emerging from behind that curtain? What are you still shadowing? What are you still hiding from the outside world? And this is all like, oops. This is all looking back at this right here, right? So by releasing judgment, you're going to be able to love bigger, love more. You're going to be able to dream bigger, to dream more. But you've got these limitations upon yourself of judgment right here. Who gives a fuck what anybody else thinks about it? How do you feel about it? All right. Are you listening to the indicators from the universe coming to you? Now, looking forward in this position, we have the High Priestess. And the way that this one's looking forward is just with that knowing confidence that the universe is there, universe has their back. All right. You just know once this is dealt with, once you've made that decision, that communication with yourself, once this is dealt with, the future's so bright. You just know, you just know, you just know. So we have the Knight of Wands here sitting in this awesome red dress on top of a horse with a nice red feather and just looking so happy. So the messages that are coming through with the page are going through to the helper as well. So whatever's happening on this bottom end here is helping the movement. Hello, Angelina. All right, is helping the movement. But there is a lot of release that needs to go on back here. Self-doubt. That judgment card just keeps screaming at me like releasing that, releasing that. So with this Knight of Wands, the Knights are our helpers. The Knights are our helpers. And so by trusting in the universe, sometimes you have to release control. Like, all right, just drop the stick of control. With this new decision, because there already isn't enough going on within your poor little mind, body, soul connection right now, we're adding the Tower card in here. And so and that's even in the upright position. So while there's still all this going on, there is that turmoil, that finality of allowing old cycles to pass through, allowing new cycles to come in, releasing old limitations, which is one hell of a Tower moment, because that really fucks up your perspective. That's just like, whoa, I was so limited before, boom, 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 boom. But really, like, if you look at how far you've grown along the way, the relief of that limiting beliefs. All right. And have confidence doing this. Have confidence making these changes coming through. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. Staleko, hello. All right, so with these two queens too in the reverse position, that's where I'm saying that confidence, Look at this gorgeous High Priestess. Like, do you need to spend some time in prayer or meditation? All right, so the Queen of Cups releasing also, because she's looking forward that way. There's a lot of stuff going on here. High Priestess is looking forward, but releasing all of that sticky sort of situation, those emotions, the unclarity, the judginess. All right. So going forward with clear emotions, with some fresh cups, with some fresh perspective, not being so damn judgy. All right. So the energy field coming in here. What do we got going on? We've got peace. 2, intention. How many 2s? This came up on top of the High Priestess. We've got 20 with the Judgment card here. Yep. Intention, peace. Look at how gorgeous that is. And look at how it sort of ties in with, these are different artists, different authors. How it ties in towards that Judgment card, that release of judgment. Once that judgment is released, that peace comes. All right. You're so hard on yourself, Scorpio. Allow that peace to come. Be humble. This is the second time this has come out too. So it is a very humbling situation having that Tower come in, but at the same time, having all that power of the universe on your side is the opportunity to practice humility and just be humble in that situation. You know, it's okay to let our guard down. It's okay to let that hard-ass wall of emotions down. It's okay to let emotions in, right? Being humble, being willing, it's okay. Yay, Scorpios! That's intense. There's a lot of major arcanas in there, and usually that signifies like a really big internal shift, right? Where it may not feel like everything is as it should be, but the universe is like, this is a learning phase, and yeah, things are as they should be because things are being learned. Makes sense? Makes sense. Let's do a little ding-a-dinga. All right, who do we have up next? Who do we have up next? Yeah, normally I do like elemental readings, so it's pretty interesting. Capricorn. Crystal, you were asking about that, weren't you? Capricorn at 149. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. This is, Cap Sun in the house. This is just, look at that. Mountain goat carrying it up. Or mountain ram. Capricorn. And then I've got one more side to read after this. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, so Capricorns, here we are. Nice earthing, earthing, earthing. Hello, Aurora. How are you? Sagittarius is at 45 minutes. Nice to see you back. All right, Cappies. Ooh! All right. I mean, Capricorns. Capricorn, to the front of the line, please. Capricorn. To the front of the line. Let's go. Nice, gorgeous. I shake my head. I shake my head. I laugh. I make people worry. All right, so right here, Capricorn's in front of me. The reason I shake, I love the Seven of Swords. It's the first time I've seen him. All right, I've got the Star, I've got Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, 9p and 5p all up here in our Kool-Aid. So what are we dreaming for? What are we wishing for? My first impression for you here, Caps, is, you know what? Dream big, and the only thing that's getting in your way is your own limitations. Right? So your own limitations. If you don't take your ideas, when you're sharing your ideas out, don't worry about like other people stealing them. Oof, the Seven of Swords. Look at this Seven of Swords. Isn't that an amazing Seven of Swords? All right, and from that, leading into the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Pentacles at the end too. But let's get into that. I feel like that hand has been here for you before. Let's start off on 17. We've got the Star card and we've got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position. All right, so making those wishes, making those dreams, and making them count. Your movement time is now. All right, so don't worry about getting that flow of energy back into the system. All right, so that's what's happening right now, and that's what's going to allow those wishes and dreams to go, because that energy has to get back into the system. All right, we've got the Nine of Swords. Stop worrying about what can go wrong and start dreaming about what can go right. Aha. All right, if you've got so much in your brain that you can't think straight, do the brain dump, pen to paper, get it all out of there, right? Get all those worries out. Here we have the Empress right underneath that Nine of Swords. So the universe is guiding you. Like, we've got this fertility here. We've got this beautiful, bountiful ideas, concepts, conceptualizations ready to go. But really getting all that crap out of, and this Nine of Swords is looking at the Star card like, oh, I want to dream big, but I'm afraid to dream big. What if I let myself down? What if I let people down? What if you soar? What if you're so successful and Here we go. So we're leading into the Seven of Swords. And in this actual case, I feel like it's a I feel like it's a fine, fuck you, I'm taking my burden, I'm gonna go this way and I'm gonna be successful. It's kind of like leaving those old thoughts and limitations behind, and it's just like, I'm doing this anyway. The action that's happening right now with this card, absolutely, I'm taking my ball and I'm gonna go play somewhere else. It's also about like really possession too. Like there's this bird in the cage and it's in that possession, and these other birds on these other swords are free. So are they really being taken? Are they where they meant to be? Are they where they choose to be? Right? So like with that Seven of Swords, that conflict comes in, but at the same time, like in this image, we're not having all the sword points at us. There are handles there as well, so we can pull those swords out. Hey Felicia, underneath that is that 10 of Major Arcana. Is the oh yeah. So with the 10 of Major Arcana, the Wheel of Fortune, there are so many possibilities there. They are all yours. All right, they are all yours. Right here on the other side of the Seven of Swords, we have, yeah, it's that grumpy, fuck you, like, I'm doing this anyway, I gotta. We have the Nine of Pentacles here, okay? And so that's that self-made person. That's that person that's worked really hard at doing it. I've tended to the garden, I've watered it, I've harvested, I've saved my harvest. Now I'm on to something next. So it's that planning phase before the next planting, right? Walking through that garden of abundance and getting ready to walk through that gate into that next step. The Knight of Wands sitting here. I've had this knight here in this position a couple of times today, but here we are. We got an iguana on a horse riding into the sun with his gorgeous wand and the feather on there. So like, even though there's a lot going on here, that work through, pay attention to that work through and really give yourself that credit and that permission to go forward. All right, in the end here, we have the Five of Pentacles, all right, and underneath that, the Two of Cups reversed. All right, so this experience is going to change the outcome, and the outcome may leave you feeling like an outsider. But when that happens, it's time to empty the cups. How are we feeling about that situation? How are we thinking about that situation? Where are we with that situation? Are we being steadfast, Capricorn? Are we being steadfast and sure-footed in that situation, right? So the panda here, well, it looks like a sad panda, really has resources all around. Standing up would allow the ability to look out the window and even crawl out the window. Noka Oi did a thing. Uh-oh. And so how attached are we emotionally to that? Excuse me. How are we refilling our cups? We do have a fiery lion in the wings above that with some seahorses and those dolphins. Nice. And so with that coming through, ooh, playing it safe, intention. So that I can see why this is coming in as a caution, playing it safe, your intentions, playing it safe with your intentions, really. That comes that communication. What are your intentions? What are your intentions? Where do you want to go? I got the information off the other computer shell, so I think I have that picture for you. I should send it to you in email so it comes in the highest quality format. So with playing it safe and intention, what do we have here? Attune to the divine. All right, so playing it safe, attune to the divine, letting it in, and allowing it into your conversation as well. All right, Capricorns. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's a phrase that comes in with one of my rune stones that says, allow the winds of heaven to blow between you. And so allowing the winds of heaven to just kind of blow around you is also, I think, some advice. Mwah! Thank you. Love it, love it. All right, my Earth Stars, I'll give you guys your special reading at the end as well. Lots to timestamp. I'll just do a couple of cards, just like a general and an energy, and we'll see what the combo has for you. All right, all right, all right. It's my pleasure. Thank you, thank you. So up next we have Taurus. Ah, it's loud. Taurus here. Where are we? 2. Boom. All right, Taurus. Crystal, Nokoi is creating a deck. Crystal is not crocheting, is needle pointing a deck. You guys are amazing. The Soulbound Collective is just so amazing. All right, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. This is for you. Good night, Palin. Thank you, Angelina. All right, Taurus. So Taurus, I've got the Sun, I've got the Knight of Swords, I've got the Ten of Cups, I've got the Page of Pentacles, and I have the Star card. All right, what is our energy? The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. All right, Taurus. So the Sun, Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups reversed, Page of Pentacles, and the Star. You guys, we've had a lot of Ten of Cups reversed just because a lot of cycles are coming in and changing and not looking like how we thought the conclusion would look. And you know what? That's okay because we've grown, right? So with this Sun card here, with the major arcanas, that there's just lots of shifting going on within. This is about the journey, the human experience. So right now, watching where the sun is shining. Yeah, you should check out Crystal's Instagram. It's fire. You can share, if you can share the link. If not, type in what to find you under. Taurus, right? Yes, Taurus. Here we are. We've got the Sun and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Sun comes the Moon. With the Moon comes the Sun. With the Wheel of Fortune in reversed, there's a lot of cycles that are going on right now. So pay attention to where the Sun is shining. That may need some more of your attention, right? So in this light phase of the cycle, we have the Knight of Swords moving forward. Now, Knights are our helpers in the decks. They're the ones that tell us, like, hey, these are signs, these are messages that go do this. All right. So we're looking really good going forward. We have the Six of Cups underneath as the influence here, which is remembering happiness from the past, which is remembering little things of why children giggle and their excited wonderment of like the whole world itself, right? So when we forget that spark of life, that spark of universe in us, nice, then we're moving forward, right? Doing things like a child does, blowing bubbles, playing on swings, rolling down hills, like making a mess is getting in touch again with our own personal inner child, but understanding where that happiness is stemming from and where it's going to go from. Ten of Cups in the reverse position. Oof. And we have the Ten of Swords right underneath it. This combo has come out more than once this whole session. I'm not kidding. And so with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups reverse, the Ten of Cups reverse on top, all these cups are dumping down. So all the emotional burdens that were held throughout any little like traumatic things that we've experienced too are those emotional burdens. And so they're dumping out into this Ten of Swords cycle. Can we bring this to a completion? Can we allow this to go? Having these two tens in the middle is that conclusion. Is it going? It is going. It's saying like, look, there's more ahead of us. This is where we are right now. So what are we going to do to go forward, to get happy, to be happy, to maintain happy? All right. Page of Pentacles in the reverse position. Ideas may not be coming like how they used to, but allowing time to be in the now, this Eight of Cups, ideas may not be coming like they used to, because we're still learning about what fills our cup. We're still learning about what nourishes us. We're still learning about what makes us happy. So if you're not having those great ideas, say yes to experiences or opportunities as they come up, right? Those ideas about what to go, where to go next will start coming once you start finding things that you like, those things that, make you happy and give you a sense. We have the Star card here at the end of the top of the reading. And with that realization, that shedding and that realization coming in, there's going to be a lot that comes to you, and it's going to allow you to dream bigger, to dream into a new realm of things that you didn't really know existed. The Page of Swords here on the bottom as well. What was Knight of Swords up here? So the Page of Swords, those are these ideas. You've had some ideas in the past. Now is the time to dream them forward. Now is the time to come and take them into that next step. All right, let's see where our energy card is. We've got taking steps. Intention comes in. And that's that Knight of Swords. That's that Page of Swords. That's that Eight of Cups. It's all taking those steps into the dream. Look at that, moving into the greatness. And this is where that Star card comes in as well. It's a 4. So we're dreaming into this, and we're taking our steps towards those dreams. Release your blocks comes in. This one is coming again. So that really resonates with these tens in here, all right? If things aren't feeling or being how they should, it's time to release those blocks. These tens coming in right in the middle of the reading is what takes us forward, is what takes us into that next steps. Ooh, that was a quick one. Yeah, these tens right in the middle. These tens right in the middle, Taurus. All right, the opportunities are there. You guys, there's been a lot of cycle changes in this time. And so just letting them come to their natural conclusions, seeing what we can learn out of them, being in that position. All right, so I'm going to give the Earth members a little extra here, because that's our whole, what do you call that? Tarot scopes. Love it. Tarot scopes. So our Earth members in our Char Stars memberships, I'm going to start with Huiyan. These are going to be fast, so you guys are just going to have to watch right here. We're going to go 208. All right, Huiyan, you are first. Some extra insight for you is 10p, happiness coming through. All right, I don't think I should do any more energy cards. And peace. But with the 10p, Huyen, and the 5 of Pentacles, having a look to actually see what it is that makes you feel successful. What feels successful to you? All right, so it's time to have a look at that and see where and how that has been achieved so far. All right, no kaoi, your insight. King of Wands, Man of Action, and the Fool 2.0. All right, so there's the King of Wands. Action, 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 no kaoi. But hold off on that production just a little bit. Okay, so here we have the Fool 2.0. Not quite time to release it to the world, but keep working on it. All right, Felicia. Felicia, here we are. This one's for you. Felicia, 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, look at us. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. What feels successful to you? And you know what? It's okay if it's when you were little and this is what you wanted to be when you grew up. If it feels different, that's okay because we didn't quite know. But you are successful. And so what is your view on success? All right, Felicia, 10 of Pentacles. What's your view on that success? Ooh, these are some good prompts coming out today. Ashley, 9 of Swords. Dude, get this shit off your mind and new stuff's coming, all right? Hello, J.A. Ashley, time to brain dump. Is that part in the cycle where it's time to get it all out of there and those energetic blockages will be released. I've got Enos, Crystal, and Aurora in our Earth members left, and then that will be it for me today. All right, Enos, here's your special card. And I'll have all the Zodiacs time-stamped. Enos, Queen of Wands. All right, be proud of your creative actions. We got Queen P on the bottom too. They have a potential to be quite beneficial for you. All right, proud of your creative aspects. Go on and be creative. Let those creative juices flow, Enos. Crystal, this is for you. There we are, Crystal. We've got the Sun, 3 of Cups in the reverse position, but we have the Sun here for you. So everything's shining. It's a time of, like you right now. Not of other influence, but of you. So whatever makes your heart happy, whatever makes you shine and glow, you go ahead and you do some of that. Aurora. Aurora, this next one is for you. Love it. All right, Aurora, here we are. Yes! Aurora, we have the Empress in the reverse position. There's some changes going on for you, sweetie, right now. And just be aware of it. Like, while it might not feel like the most successful position right now, it will give you that inspiration about what needs to be done. Family, friends, and guides came out with this one for you. And so you can switch the energy. You can get some messages from your guides as well. Okay, the Empress. Creation, start doing creative things. Like if you're not a painter, paint. If you don't write, write. If build something, make something out of Legos, draw some stick figures doing an activity. But it will definitely flip that energy around. Things are changing for you. All right. So there we go. Hello, Kenya. Oh my goodness. All right, so that brings a conclusion to our reading today. We've read all the zodiacs. What do you call it? Taroscopes. We've done some taroscopes today, and I will put the timestamps in our top comment for where all the signs are. Hi, Enos. And so, Share Stars, if you rewind just a little bit, I've done a single card bonus for you, for my Earth members. And other than that, I think I may come on Saturday while hubby's at work to do a random reading time with everybody. But I hope you enjoyed the Taroscope, Horoscope by Tarot, Tarot by Horoscope. And I hope your weekend is amazing, you guys. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, gods, guardians, guides, goddesses, universal energies for coming in and allowing us to get messages. Aw, Kenya, it's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, lovely. We can't have you sad on your birthday. Kenya, happy birthday. Woo, Kenya, there's changes going on in your birthday. Queen of Cups reversed. Let it all go, hun. Don't hold on to things, all right? Let things go. Let things flow. Birthdays are a great time to allow things to flow. Having a review, looking to what we're looking forward to in our future. 9 of Cups here, all right? Wishes coming true. Really, really make a wish. Even if you're putting your own candle on there, you're lighting it for yourself and you're blowing it out. Give yourself the opportunity to make the wish. We have the Tower card here for you as well. OneFunShar at Gmail. We have the Tower card here for you as well. So expect changes coming up in this year. Nothing new right off the hop, but changes are coming for you. So the old ways just aren't cutting it anymore. The universe is going to ask you to level up a bit. You may need to find some knowledge to do that. We have your highest self that's popped out of the Quantum Oracle deck. So things are shifting, and that Tower moment is opening up so you can become in tune with your higher self. Hey, Kenya? Talk less, feel more. All right. And so with that coming into being, it's about allowing those emotions to come. All right, so you may feel like this big emotional shift on your birthday here, but that's because it's your year, it's your circle, and it's your time. So enjoy this moment and know that your heartbeat here on Earth really has an effect on every single one of us. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse position, but that just means we're emptying out the old emotions and becoming into our new ones. All right, coming into confidence. Oh, look, we have the gorgeous Queen of Swords that popped out as well. All right, Kenya. Yeah, and you know what? Let it be. Let it be all over the place. We can't control everything all the time. And birthdays are a good time for a review as a reminder. All right? So don't worry about it too much. As we grow, things fall away, so new things can be shown to us, right? There it is. Queen of Cups sitting right out there waiting for you. So you've got this. You've got this. And a happy birthday to you. All right, my friends, that is it for me. Sending you so much love, peace, and happiness. Mwah. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll put the timestamps for all the zodiacs in that comment so you can find your spot. All right, I love you guys. Happy weekend, and I'll see you again later. You guys are so amazing. Amazing.